Hello once again to another ranked game of mine. This time I'm playing English on Mountainclearing. I think it's versus Ottomans. I think it's the second time I played this map ever. Um, I also know you could have started Man at Arm and probably be the most annoying cunt on this map. To be honest, on this map it doesn't work because the TC is in range and the gold is backwards most of the time. Our one gold is backwards. So yeah, maybe Man at Arms isn't good, so maybe I did the right decision. Go frontwards gold. Really simple reason. I actually want a relatively early tower here. Gives me control over the sacred site, gives me control to the relic, gives me control over the gold. And stops more or less every annoying bullshit Ottomans will do. He goes a military school early. I think that's a mistake versus English. I think in every other matchup it's correct, versus English, I think it's wrong. Reason for that is English villagers actually kill spearmen without taking damage. So he delayed his eco in H-up for spearmen that best case will idle my villagers for a few seconds. I'm not quite sure if that's that good. Also the same reason why also in this map wasn't that good, because you're actually in range of your TC most of the time. If you want to. I could have placed it here and it would be even in range of the TC, I would think. So that's probably a map where you doesn't want to go fast military school. But let's see, maybe he does something great with it. Going fast wheelbarrow, because I don't really see what Ottomans wanna do on this map against English. I just want to get more or less as the fastest eco possible at the moment, and with that getting more or less the fastest castle age speed I can get. So I don't really care about my feudal age, how fast I can get my feudal age, and more or less caring about my castle age, because I want actually a white tower here. Who would have thought that you want a white tower at the second site? And his huge spearman harvest is coming. I could have used the board to defend it even. He did a little bit of damage. But yeah, that's 30 HP less on the spearman and he moves backwards. Getting his twin minaret with 5 villagers. Don't like that either, to be honest, because as I said, this map doesn't really care about how fast you get to feudal age. It is absolutely non-important, because first of all you have so much sheep more or less safe at your base, you have deer safe at your base, you have 16k gold at your base safely, you have 2.4k stone safe in your base, and you have a berry patch in your base, and 2 relics. So it's not really like anyone can contest your castle age at all with any civ. Maybe HAE with a really fast castle age can actually man at ambush you, but yeah, besides that I don't really see any civ pushing anyone around, pushing anyone off with a feudal age push. So the fast tournament Matressa I think is a mistake then for the military school. If we would have gone up with 3, put two guys would get us mining stone camp, get now 2 military schools, get his blacksmith. Then the archer range, you want the blacksmith actually first on this map, because it doesn't matter how fast you get your archers out, because especially if it's an English player with an outpost there, your archers won't do anything. So he could actually go now with a mining camp and 2 villagers less on Thin Minaret, and didn't fuck up his early game with military school. Could have produced the 2 military schools, a blacksmith, and then the archery range and stable. And I think he would have had a lot more units for Castle Age. Also, I would produce less archers and stable units, because for what? Nobody needs what he wants to do with his units. All in into an outpost? Good luck with that. Especially if there's the Elslet emplacement. As I don't really understand why he doesn't get Sifahis and he goes for archers in there. Also the fact maybe oh, he also got it. No, this is my stone. Still no mining camp for the second military school. Yeah, you use military at least somewhat useful. So he has 7 military units more than me. A few are fine because of military schools. More archery ranges. Dude, you want a second military school. In archery ranges you have to actually invest your resources in, that delays your castle age. In military schools, to place them down, that produces 4 units for you and you can go castle age. These guys have... I don't know what they're doing sometimes. Getting the king out. Yeah, you're playing a bit of memes on this map. I don't see the point of a council hall. Same reason I don't see the point of his archery ranges. You actually doesn't want to spend resources on unit production. And to be honest, I'm actually fine with just spamming outposts at the moment, getting a stable out. And if he wants to push, he can't really deal damage, and I can do damage. Killed a villager. So now having quite a good eco lead. He now getting his wheelbarrow. Actually also quite a big of eco lead for me. Trading here a little bit because I have the king to heal up again. So damage on my units doesn't really matter. While damage on his units matter if he doesn't get the imams, but he don't think he did. What reset points did he? Oh no, he did the imams, so he can heal his units. Okay. So it doesn't matter for anyone. So secure the sacred site now for the feudal early game. Got this relic, getting close to castle age. He's also getting slowly close to castle age, but he still doesn't have a second military school, what I find quite confusing. He also still is not on stone. Got a little bit of idle time out here. I'm still on stone because I want actually more keeps. That's the only thing. This map is more or less King of the Hill in easy. You can go full boom for castle age. Try just to get the sacred set with English on this map. This was just quite bad. Yeah. Really bad. But yeah, I got good amount of idle time out of it. Got a white tower now. He's losing his archers now here. There's 2 villagers behind. I think... Do I have farms? No, not really. Okay, I forgot to produce. I have units on food, so... That will dampen my economy by quite a lot, but... Who really cares? Nice, he gets the Mammoth Imperial Armory. Right choice, but I still would love to see a military school. The second one and probably the third one soon, because yeah, now it's probably too late. Now I would. Also, if he had got the second military school, now I wanted to see his archers, but if you don't instantly want to all in, you always should prioritize military schools, Ottomans, because it gives you actually more military over time, gives you faster age ups in that regard, and also gives you faster VC points because you don't produce units anyway. So you produce units from the military school, so you get with me the points. So you actually get a better eco as well from that, in theory. But yeah, he still wants to go for an all-in. I can respect that in some ways, but I don't think it's a smart idea. He takes the relics. The problem is he doesn't have the mosque finished. I build a monastery and produce the monk. Getting the sacred set first. It's more important for me. I don't even think I ever built a blacksmith in this game. No, I didn't. Who needs that? So, 1 archery range, 1 white tower, 1 stable. He produces a mangonel out of the Imperial Armory. I don't know why. I would say Trebuchet is a lot better. Now he also gets a siege workshop. Does the Trebuchet take so much longer? Maybe. I never took look at the stats. Very smart idea to build a Vanguard Man at Arm. Big brain move. Especially I can't even upgrade it. That's a really big brain move. Also I should get a lot more wood income at the moment because I should get a springald. Sick army. He still has a lot higher army, but that doesn't matter that much if you can't really kill anything, I would say, but yeah. Now he's on stone for the military schools. 30 minutes. He could have had at the moment 3 military schools, had probably the same army he has now for free. Yeah, not quite, but around the same army he has now for free. And start to produce units now. Got the upgrades before that maybe. And would actually have a decent... Okay, the villager. Okay, the second villager. So now I'm 2 villagers behind because I ran out of food. Kill the knight. Was ist das thief hier? Was ist das thief hier? Now I killed the knight. Now I killed more units than he did. Did a little bit of harassing up here. Also he doesn't have a barracks because he didn't upgrade his spearman. But yeah. There's a second knight here. because formations. Oh yeah, I'm not on the D, I'm on the berries, smart. Now he gets a trebuchet, still produces mangonels out of the Imperial Armory. And he starts to shell the White Tower. He has 7 minutes left. Lost again a unit. I'm going in his eco and trying to snipe his trebuchets from the other side with sadly he was smart enough to keep most of his units back here, so I just killed a few villagers, 4 to be precise I think. Start to repair the White Tower. And one I want is my units. I think he kills the king again. Yeah, sadly. Now he gets a 3rd military school. Really strange decisions, still on mangonels. Getting a 2nd trebuchet. I like the 2nd trebuchet. I even would like a 3rd trebuchet more than the mangonels. Because he only has 5 minutes left, and at the speed he's shelling this building at the moment, he won't really hit that timing. Holy shit, I'm so fucking blind sometimes. So on scouts, yeah. Scouts help a lot. Yeah, I could have sniped a full trebuchet. Okay, I still can snipe it, but now it's not longer free. It's just, it costed me 1 night instead of being completely free. Four minutes 20, 5 left. Getting my 2nd springald now. Because he doesn't have springalds, that was also be better than mangonels at the moment. Springalds. Also houses would help. Yeah, now he builds houses. 3rd trebuchet now. But he's running out of time and the White Tower is still quite healthy. He has quite good vision about it, had a good reaction. The only problem is he probably loses all his knights now for the springalds. Yeah. Yeah, he kills a few villagers, but who cares? Loses his meta. Loses mangonels now. Next mangonel down. He's forced to pull back his trebuchets. Gets the springald. But loses 3 knights again for that, at least. Ah, yeah, 3. To 20, White Tower still full life, Keep is still full life. There are 5 knights in there still, as I forgot. Trebuchet down for springald, that's okay to wait. Still not happy with my siege micro, but was okay. Think the game is over. I don't really see a way for him to fight this. Oh, this, yeah, lost 4k more units. Switching to farms now because, yeah, switching to farms on 1 minute 40 timer on the sacred side is always something you want. Getting the Magnets. My longbows defend the fight the crossbows with the keeps. And yeah, this game is won. I still don't know if any Civ can fight ever can fight English on this map. I doubt it, but yeah, English is a little bit broken on this map, definitely. Nice, useful king. And the king died in the moment I won the game. Getting a third key. And yeah. So military schools were way too late. I think if you get 3 trebuchets earlier, less Magnets, more Springles, I think he could have done something, but overall I don't think how he did it, it doesn't work that good. That was it for me today, I think. Have a nice day and see you guys. Bye.